Alright, just got done changing the jets and the carburetors. I'm supposed to have 2 of these kits, but O'Reilly Auto Parts dropped the ball and only got me 1. They're like, oh, we're sorry. I'm like, really? Because guess what? That kind of like really puts me in a bad spot because now I can't do both carburetors. So I basically used the same kit on both carburetors, which not entirely helping my situation. This is the front carburetor, which is a 1405, which should have an electric choke, which from my understanding, the 2 difference between the 2 carburetors, because they're both 600 CFMs, the 1405 and the 1406, this had a manual choke, different jets and metering rod. This had an electric choke with different jets and metering rod. This has got a 400 jet with a 7047 rod, a 1405. This one, I believe it said 398. The jet's pretty gnarred out from me trying to get it out. It was stuck in the carb pretty good. And it's a 7547 rod. And I believe this would be the yellow spring, this size here. Because this one, the jet looked, or the spring looked red. It might have been orange, according to the calibration kit. There is no red spring. There's blue, yellow, orange, pink, silver. So I'm assuming it's... So I took the orange spring out of this kit and put it in the rear carburetor, so at least both springs are the same. Now, when I go wide open throttle or half throttle, whatever, my fuel air ratio gets more like 12:1 to like 13:1, so that's definitely much better. But for idling and cruising, I'm still way leaned out, so that might be more with the idle screws, idle adjustment screws, not idle adjustment screws, but the idle jet screws, because of stuff I've watched on YouTube about edelbrock carburetors. So what I put in the carburetors for now, and when I reorder another one of these kits from another source, since O'Reilly Auto Parts are completely dropping the ball on it. And this isn't like the first time. I tried ordering the second kit twice now, and they're like, oh yeah, we ordered it. Go over there, oh no, we didn't. Really? Wow. Screw you guys then. So this is kind of what I put in the carburetors. Like I said, I put a, damn mosquitoes. Put the orange spring in the second carb, or the rear carb. And then for metering rods, I basically tried making the front carb, I believe I'm doing this right, the front carb as rich as possible, and basically now the rear carb is second as rich as possible with the parts provided me in this kit. When I get another one, I'm going to make the rear carb the same as the front, since it does seem to be better. And then here's the jet sizes. The first one here, the 6842 jet, is what I'm running on the front carb, and that 6852 is what I'm running on the rear carb. Like up here, it's a 14 or 401 on the second rear carb, and then a 404 on the front carb. So I believe that would get me the richest, because I believe that is like the bigger the number, the bigger the hole in the jet, I believe is what it is. And here's, I'm trying to run as small of a metering rod, so more fuel would be allowed through. So never jetted carburetors, never did any of this, so this is definitely a learning experience for me. So any experienced engine builder is probably shaking their head and be like, wow, really? But gotta learn somewhere, sometime. So